My name is Chris Smith. I'm Managing Director of ERDF Automation, and we supply automated systems to many large multinational companies around the world.
My name is Ben Cottam. I'm the Managing Director here at Cottam Brush. We are designers and manufacturers of industrial brushes.
I'm Jill Southern, I'm Director of Wessington Cryogenics.
My name is Paul Rowe, I'm the Managing Director of Wessington Cryogenics. We build a wide range of cryogenic storage vessels for all sorts of industries.
I'm Phil Wood, I'm the Project Manager, Tanfield Group. We are a demonstrator company. We've held 3 events early on in the year. They were a good success. We had a number of people here, loads of people asked plenty of questions. We had suppliers bringing new technology in.
Just over a year ago, we'd been doing some work with One North East in terms of trying to market the new product, the iCart that we've got. And we were introduced to NAC, and they asked us if we'd like to go along with them and offer our product to people in the north of England.
One of the benefits of this project is it's enabled some of our guys to get out and work with some of the other demonstrator companies, get to know a few key individuals and really be able to bounce ideas off each other, which has again been invaluable for us.
My responsibilities are around looking at bringing the fresh ideas into the company, looking at continuous improvement in all its guises, looking at production processes, factory layout, and that then bridges into other areas of the business by default, because you're looking at processes, back office as well as production.
We moved to this facility 3 years ago now. One of the issues we found when we first moved here is that we expected everything to work very quickly and very well, and that wasn't the case. And that's when we got in touch with NAC and the Logistics One project. Those guys came in, had a look at some of the problems we had. We pointed them in one direction, and they were also quick to identify that the problem was much more widespread than we thought. And very quickly, within a couple of months of working with NAC, we were better, but better than pre-move, which was exactly where we wanted to be.
NAC have hosted a number of events in different companies and invited different suppliers along to enable them to showcase the equipment that they've developed, and we've had some really good responses from the opportunity that NAC have given us.
Working with NAC has been a positive experience. It helps take a backward step from ourselves. A nice, clean pair of eyes looking at a company highlights different areas where we think, well, okay, we need to look at that, focus on that, improve that.
NAC has been a real big help to us. We're engineers, we're used to developing products, and we've been selling to a fairly niche market, whereas NAC has allowed us to open up to new marketplaces and meet people we would never have met.
One of the areas that we looked at was paperless manufacturing. How can we remove at least 50% of the paper? We started looking at the manufacturing plant, see what we could do with the lines. The benefits we found is we got rid of 80,000 sheets of paper, and it also reduced the costs of people standing there printing them out and the constant use of photocopiers. And we think we've probably reduced man hours by about 20% just standardising the standard ops onto the touchscreens.
We've looked at bringing in an enterprise resource planning system into the business because we relied very much on paper-based systems, very labour-intensive, lots of opportunities for duplication, and we didn't feel we had an adequate control of any of our business resources the way we should. It's worked very well for a lot of years, but now that we've matured, we're a bigger company, you need technology to drive that. And the ERP system will drive the whole guts of the business. But one area that I wanted to look at in particular alongside that was taking our manufacturing improvements to the next step and to see how technology might help us there.
The opportunity came along to do a second project with NAC, Logistics 2, to introduce a technology into the business to improve the logistics within the organisation. What the project's actually done is it's made us look in areas that we weren't expecting to look, and dig a little bit deeper, looking at improving the business in terms of inventory management, looking right across the business in terms of communications, what's important to us, what are our KPIs.
We looked at new technologies within the shop floor, and we decided to look at the vending side of the business. The beauty about vending machines, we'll never run out of anything. We're controlling it. We get reports weekly. We know how much we've spent, how much gear we need.
Part of the Logistics 2 project is that there's an independent assessment, and they came in, had a look at our systems and said to us, actually, there's nothing wrong with your system, it's how you're using it that's the issue. So, I mean, that was a real eye-opener to us as a business, because I think the investment in a new system would have been a minimum sort of 30 grand, never mind the disruption to the business. And to be told that actually we didn't need to do that, we just need to be a bit smarter about how we use it, was invaluable to us.
We have a workforce here that's very, very typical of some of the heavy manufacturing cultures within the North East. And one of the things I was very conscious of was I had to be able to sell the ideas of change management to these guys in a way that they would appreciate and understand.
I think any change in a business is difficult, is unsettling for people. But I think with it being the second project we've done now, people get it and they realise that ultimately it's going to make their lives easier.
Did I think any of this was really going to work? No, originally, but you adapt. And when you listen to people and they've got open ideas and new ideas, you say, yeah, that might work. If we don't like anything, we just tell them. And then they'll tell we're wrong and we should take notice of them most of the time.
The team at NAC are a real good bunch of guys. They know what they're doing, they know what they're talking about, and they enable us to get on and do the job that we need to do.